And I tell you, it's John McLemore who really encouraged me to get one of these and to give it a try. And I thank you, sir.
Well, I say you're welcome. And I want everybody there to think about Thanksgiving as the #1 meal of the year. Masterbuilt has perfected the art of cooking a turkey. We're taking all of the guesswork out, folks, so you can have a great Thanksgiving with the peace of mind, not worrying about the weather. You don't have to go outside. We're gonna free up your oven and we're gonna have you have the best turkey.
Why is a fried turkey the best turkey?
Because you can see the skin is amazing. It is golden brown. And
right down here.
You want a slice of this turkey?
Oh, I'm gonna pull
turkey
it right
in
off.
the morning. I was just, there you go. You poured that piece right there.
Look
and
at
it is
this.
tender.
It's juicy.
Juicy. It's tender. It pulls apart. The results of frying a turkey, it sears the outside of the skin, making it golden brown. It locks in the juices. The nutritional facts on deep frying a turkey compared to an oven roasting is so very close, yet 10 times the flavor. Because when you fry a turkey, you only absorb 2 tablespoons of oil in the turkey, so it's not greasy, it's juicy.
Yeah,
and people want to know, how hard is it to fry a turkey? Well, we're going to show you just how simple it is. We've got, this is a 15-pound turkey.
Okay.
Now, by the end of the show, we're going to have this turkey come out and show you the amazing results. We're going to lower it into the oil.
Watch what happens.
This is amazing. So there is no mess, no fear, no flame. We're guaranteed to lock in the juices while maintaining the temperature control. It completely submerges the turkey. Masterbuilt patented the design and the technology to fry turkey inside your home with peace of mind. So just as easy if I lower that turkey in, it's 4 minutes per pound. And take a look right up front here. We're gonna set this turkey fryer to 375 degrees. Now I've already preheated this unit, okay?
Yes.
But you have the ability with this unit to go from 375, 350, 325, 300, or boil. Well, we're frying a turkey, so we're gonna be at 375. That tells you that the unit is heating, okay? Then we come down here and we set the time. For this particular turkey, we're gonna go 15 times 4.
About, what, 60 minutes?
60 minutes, so we're
Hey,
gonna go.
I did math.
You did
Really
math.
fast.
We're gonna set this one at 60 minutes. So guess what? Thanksgiving in an hour. It's
on a
that easy.
15-pound bird.
On a 15-pound turkey. So if you have a large crowd like we do at the McLemore house, deep fry 2 turkeys in 2 hours and have amazing results. Just like this, Mary Beth, right next door.
Here's what I want you to do is if you have one of these, give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. This is new and improved. We'll tell you why in just a moment, but it's less money than it was last year. It's $129.96, and you can put it on the 4 easy payments of $32.49. Now, how long has that been cooking?
Okay, now this is actually a 20-pound turkey. You can do up to a 22-pound turkey. So in 80 minutes, we deep fried a 20-pound turkey that in your oven would normally take 8 hours.
Yes.
Okay, it's typically about 30 minutes a pound. So you can see how the skin is golden brown. It's bubbling with flavor, and the juicy results are amazing. So we deep fry turkeys. We deep fry turkey breasts. We're going to show you that in a moment. But let's talk about versatility. So if you have a large crowd coming over to your house, for Thanksgiving, you could actually do boiled corn, steamed corn, or a low country seafood boil. So let me swap places with you. And we're gonna show you with this product, this is a turkey fryer that we just fried the turkey with oil. We have hooked the basket and we changed out the oil and put in water. So you can do potatoes, corn, sausage, and shrimp all at the same time.
Wow.
For amazing results.
Jeez.
We, instead of lowering the basket all the way down into the water, we're gonna turn the product now into a steamer.
Right.
So we're gonna take about 5 or 6 pounds of crab legs, and we're gonna place them into the basket. We're gonna lower the lid. Now, if you'll notice, the basket's gonna stay hooked up top.
Right.
That's another patented feature that Masterbuilt has designed, not only to let the juices from the turkey or whatever you're frying go back into the vessel, but when you hook that basket, it suspends the basket above the water, turning the turkey fryer from a boiler to a steamer.
So it's a fryer, a boiler,
and
a steamer, all in one. And here's the thing, we're gonna take you through the whole thing, because I'll tell you what, if you've never fried a turkey before, like I had not prior to about 2 years ago, it was a little intimidating to me. I was like, oh, am I gonna be able to do this? I watched John do it. It was so incredibly easy. But you know what really convinced me? Was when I got to taste the turkey. I'm telling you, that is what will blow your mind.
That's
the
what's
skin
so
and the
amazing.
turkey meat is so great.
People are willing to risk just about anything for great tasting food. Well, Masterbuilt is going to allow you to have not the risk and not sacrifice any flavor. Instead of having to worry about the weather outside, there's no flame, there is no fear. This product has, and I'm going to take you all through it, everything for safety, convenience, and performance.
Right.
It has the stainless steel lid. This is the stainless steel unit here
Yeah,
with the
we
black
call it
accent.
black.
Yeah, black with the stainless steel accent. You got an aluminum basket that allows you to have the capacity to do up to a 22-pound turkey. The Low Country seafood boils. We're going to show you how we can do
2 big chickens.
2 big chickens. We're going to do that in a moment. And then here's the power. This is an immersion element, and take a look right next door to here. This is a breakaway cord for another safety aspect, so I'll let you hold that. This technology here, right in the center, is this rod goes down into the oil that monitors the temperature of the oil so that it guarantees you for more than a decade. Masterbuilt has manufactured this technology in frying a turkey. We've never had one unit overheat the oil. So you have the power, and then we're going to go inside of the vessel.
This is the guy who created this. I mean, John knows this baby inside
and out. We're going to show you the drain valve. This allows you to pour the oil back into your container. You can reuse oil up to 6 to 8 times. Again, because of the technology, we do not burn the oil. We turn the pot around to show you got a min fill line when you do your steaming recipes or your frying recipes with less oil, and a max fill line. There are 2 reasons, folks, that you will have a problem when you deep fry a turkey. Number 1, you will overfill the vessel. We've taken that guesswork out. And number 2, you will overheat the oil. We've guaranteed you will never overheat your oil.
We're going to talk about what kind of oil to use and different things like that that you need to know. It is safe on your countertop.
Yes.
So we just do it on our countertop. It's not a big deal. But here's what I want you to know, is that this is the most fully featured turkey fryer we've ever been able to bring you from Masterbuilt. Not only that, it's the largest one we've ever offered, up to a 22-pound turkey. It cooks the whole turkey in less than an hour, depending upon how big it is, but really up to even 4 minutes a pound. You can get that turkey done in an hour or less for most of them. And we're talking better price on an improved version, even less on the shipping and handling. So this is the day to be able to buy it. It's 4 monthly payments of $32.49. And I do want to let you know too that, like I said, last year when we did this, it was gone in 3 presentations. We've already had a lot of people dialing in. Choose the cinnamon, which is only here at QVC, or the black, which is like a stainless steel. And the other thing is, when you saw him do the digital timer and the digital temperature, that is only here at QVC. Most of the fryers don't have a temperature at all. It's one temperature, or they might have the temperature gauge, but they don't have the timer.
That's right.
This has all of it.
This has not only the ability to maintain the temperature, but you completely submerge the turkey or the turkey breast. So people want to say, do I want turkey? Do I want chicken? Do I want turkey breast? You can do it all. And we're going to show you again. This is a 9-pound turkey breast.
Okay.
The difference in a turkey and a turkey breast, the whole turkey is 4 minutes per pound. The turkey breast is 7 minutes per pound.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to take this turkey breast out here, and we're going to slice into this. Now this,
I want everybody to hear you cut into that.
If you could hear, and I'll actually try to get my microphone close enough to it. Listen to the skin. Can you hear that? That allows you to cut into that turkey, and that is your results.
But look at the juiciness.
It is juicy, it's flavorful,
Tender.
the skin is absolutely flaking apart. Do you want some turkey early in the morning?
Oh, I'm telling you
It's
what.
pretty hot.
It is. Let's let it cool
Let it
down
cool.
for a little bit.
Now let's take this recipe up just a little bit, what I call taking it up a dadgum notch, and take a whole turkey breast and slather on just a little bit of honey glaze.
Oh my
So you
goodness.
can take that recipe to a whole nother level. This recipe is actually one of my original recipes in Dadgum That's Good, the very first cookbook. Dadgum That's Good and Healthy, what we lowered into the unit to begin with on this presentation is a Buffalo Ranch deep fried turkey that's in that book.
Oh my goodness,
Amazing.
Here's what he's saying, is that John McLemore had come out with one cookbook called Dadgum That's Good. Then he came out with Dadgum That's Good Part 2. Now he's come with Dadgum That's Good and Healthy. There are more recipes in here. There's 125 recipes in here, and it's less than $20. So if you want to buy it, we'll give you the information. It's right there on your screen.
Yes.
And I highly recommend it because it's not just frying. It's the boiling, it's the steaming, and
Grilling,
you know,
smoking.
Yeah, it's
on
all
that
in there
cookbook.
because if you have a Masterbuilt smoker, if you have the
Yes.
Masterbuilt electric
Grill.
grill, it's all in here.
And what we did is we took 100 of my first and second cookbook, put them in this book, and redeveloped the recipes, making them healthier, added 25 new recipes.
Yeah.
And everything that you can fry, boil, or steam in this cookbook is done on this machine.
I just want to remind you, now is the time to go to the phone. This is the black one, which is like stainless steel. That's the cinnamon, only at QVC. The fact that this has the digital temperature and timer is only at QVC. And I also want you to remember, this is the new and improved. This is actually their top of the line unit.
Yes.
But it's at a lower price than the one even last year. And it's on the 4 easy monthly payments. And even the shipping and handling is about half of what it was last year. So your price tag, by the way, this would retail for $173 at masterbuilt.com, because there's only two places to get this. Masterbuilt.com and QVC. And $173 if you want to buy it from them, $129.96 if you want to buy it here today, and you got the 4 easy payments. We're going to go off to the phones. What are you pulling out there?
That's Southern Fried Chicken, my mama's
Southern fried chicken. Wendy from New York, do you like a little Southern fried chicken?
I sure do.
You do, but you're from New York, so, and I'm from Minnesota, so we like Southern fried chicken in the north, right?
Yes, we do, but I also live in Florida. So.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
So have you ever had the Masterbuilt turkey fryer?
I have it. I love it.
Good.
I absolutely love it. We used to have the older version fryers, you know, where you had to control the propane tank and you had to be out in the middle of your driveway and you had to keep your fingers crossed that something didn't, you know, explode or pour over. Well, we got this, and I can even take care of it. I've never had a problem. I have it on my counter. I feel comfortable. I don't have to stand over it for 3 hours, making sure something doesn't overflow.
That's
Once
exactly
you set
right.
it, you set it, and it's pretty much you forget it because it keeps it at the temperature it needs to be. It doesn't go higher or low. It doesn't fluctuate. You don't have spillovers. It doesn't splash all over my counters. I love it. And the best part of the turkey is when you get the skin. Instead of just on the top like you get out of the oven, this is covered. So the family, we all like see who could get to it first. But at least there's more skin now than there was.
You know, Wendy, you're exactly right. At the McLemore house, when we take our deep fried turkey out of the fryer, it never makes it to the table. So there's nothing traditional about eating turkey at our house because it is gone before it gets to the table.
Oh, it is. It's a skin, and you know when you do it in the oven, you only get usually like the top part.
Yes.
It's a very little area, and the rest is. I call it soggy because it doesn't get crisp.
Right.
Oh, not in your fryer. In fact,
Awesome.
I have your cookbooks, and then last year for Christmas I got the big smoker you guys make, and my husband loves the smoker and the fryer. And for Thanksgiving this year, we're going to use the deep fryer for our turkey because there's no way I will ever use the oven again.
And you can free your oven up, Wendy, for the casseroles while you deep fry your turkey in the Masterbuilt turkey fryer.
Yeah, and then I also have used the fryer as for the boils. We've done the boils in it.
Yes.
which is also better than we have a gas stove. And here you go again. You have water boiling, and you can have boilovers, and you can't control it. You're either monkeying with the temp.
That's right.
Or you have to stand there so you don't have a fire because you want to make sure nothing happens. I put it in your machine, and it's like it's over and done with. You just put it in,
It's so much easier, isn't it, Wendy?
Oh, it doesn't take anything. It's very quick, easy, and perfect every time.
Now, have you done, I'm sorry, have you done southern fried chicken in your turkey fryer?
Well, I have done it. It's not, I'm still trying to get that down like I used to get in Florida. I am not an expert at it, but I can do a fried chicken that my kids will eat.
There you go.
And it's much crispier. I mean, I do my, instead of chicken, you get chicken fingers or something. We get the chicken from the box store, the big, the chicken strips, and then I bread them and stuff.
Yeah.
And they fry up so nice. Instead of the fry up where they dry inside, these are juicy.
They are.
I know, it's like restaurant quality food at home, Wendy.
It is.
It is, and safe.
And it's safe.
Safe.
And
that's the thing. The technology that we have in this fryer is what the restaurants also use. It's an immersion element. And just like you saw that southern fried chicken coming out and going in, there's no mess, there's no splatter. It allows you to fry the food with ease.
Yeah. Wendy,
it's perfect.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's perfect. I mean, I'm in my 50s, and so I get a little nervous. You think of the house fires and stuff like that. And living in New York, we have snow, and the last thing we want to do is go out. Well, like today is cold, windy, and rainy.
Right.
And the last thing my husband wanted to do is go outside and stand in the weather and not be able to leave it because you can't leave something out on your deck or out in your driveway.
Right.
And you stand, you freeze, you get wet, and you're miserable. And by the time the food's done, you're just drained. This does nothing like it. It takes care of everything. It's perfect. It makes the day complete.
I'm loving Wendy.
Wendy, thank you so much. I got to let you go, honey. You are terrific, and thank you so much. And I just love your enthusiasm for the Masterbuilt products.
All Masterbuilt. We got them all, and the cookbooks. Don't forget your cookbooks. We got awesome cookbooks.
Dadgum, that's good. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
Wendy.
appreciate it, Wendy.
Bye
Have
now.
a wonderful holiday season.
You too. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So,
see, that's what I want to get to is that you see Wendy spent the money and they're using it over and over and over again.
Yes.
She's getting her money's worth. Her kids, her family is eating well. They're loving the food.
It's
and that's
amazing.
why this is so really worth it. Let me tell you, now I have some questions that I think they might have that I want to throw out at you.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, what kind of oil would we use to fry?
I recommend peanut oil, but you can use other oils like corn oil or vegetable oil, less expensive oils. Because of the technology, you don't burn the oil. But peanut oil I like because of the flavor. It doesn't break down. It's healthier, and you can reuse peanut oil 6 to 8 times with this turkey fryer again because you're not burning the oil.
But which oils do you not use?
You do not use olive oil in a turkey fryer because of the flash point.
Exactly. Okay. The other thing that I wanted you to explain is how do you drain out that oil again? Let's go back to the
All right,
cold
we'll go back
one,
to the what you
because
get.
I think a lot of people want to know, is it going to be easy to clean?
Absolutely.
Because that's usually the part that makes most people not want to
Nervous.
fry.
Well, if you take the basket out, it's dishwasher safe. The lid is dishwasher safe. And you slide, I'm gonna make sure we get some room here to show you right underneath the control panel is a drain valve. You take the nozzle and put onto the drain valve, and it suspends it out so that you can pour the oil back into the container with zero mess. You don't have to pour it up like you do the traditional turkey fryers. The drain valve makes that incredibly easy. You put this the unit comes to your home 100% assembled.
That's the other thing I was going to ask you about.
So all you have to do is take the packaging off of it.
Right.
Put the product in your home, plug it in. All you have to have is oil and a turkey, and you're frying. So think about the cost of propane these days.
Yeah.
It will cost you less money in a year frying every single week than one bottle of propane. The electricity that you use is so minimal, so you save money on the ability to fry the turkey, You save money because you can reuse the oil because of the technology. You don't burn the oil.
Right.
And that turkey that you're eating, before we run back down and show you all the other amazing food, let's talk about some more turkey.
Here's one thing I want to just tell you too. And one of the things that I learned from it, don't plug it in until you've already got your liquid in it.
That's right.
Make sure you put your, if you're going to do a boil, put your water in there. If you're going to do steam, put your water in there. If you're going to fry, put your oil in there. Then plug it in, because you need your moisture in there before that element starts to heat up, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But here's the thing. Show us what you've got. Oh my goodness, what is this?
So we pulled this turkey.
Is so good.
The turkey that we just deep fried right here was a 20-pound turkey. And we're gonna just give you a little more of a taste and slice this baby. And
look at that.
Mary Beth, that is why Masterbuilt. The turkey breast is cooked to perfection, and you do not overcook the turkey. It is perfectly white meat. If you want to do 2 turkeys at Thanksgiving, you can do 2 15-pound turkeys in 2 hours.
That's just it. And then what you do is let the first one just sit while the second one's cooking, and you can even just wrap it up in foil. It'll stay nice and hot. And here's one thing everybody's wondering is, and I'm eating the skin and the meat, but I gotta tell you, it doesn't taste greasy.
No, ma'am.
Why is that?
Because it locks the juices in. It sears the outside of that turkey. It locks the juices in. A turkey will only absorb 2 tablespoons of oil while you're frying it because you flash fry it. The example, we put this turkey in at the top of the show. So what was that, 20 minutes ago? 22 minutes ago. Now we are gonna continue to cook this and show you at the end of the show, but that just gives you an idea. In 22 minutes, that turkey is starting to already look beautiful. We're gonna lower it back down into the oil, continue the cooking process, and again, imagine Thanksgiving in less than 1 hour.
So many times people get up really early on Thanksgiving morning. Why? To put the turkey in the oven.
Exactly right.
You can sleep in now on Thanksgiving Day. You don't have to get up and get that turkey in the oven at 5 a.m. anymore, because it literally will take about an hour. One other thing too I want to mention, you've got these blue gloves on.
Yes, ma'am.
They are available, and I highly recommend them because they're heat resistant.
They're heat resistant. They're great for going in. This is the steamed recipe that we did earlier. These blue gloves are great because you do want to always use the lifting hook when you lower food in and out. But once you've hooked it, these gloves allow me to take that basket in and out. The steam that comes out of this product, steam is very hot, okay?
Yes.
So with the carving gloves, it's great for taking the recipes in and out, carving your turkeys. They're amazing. And the gloves also have that sandpaper feel.
Yes.
So while I've got the oil and the water, I still have good grip.
Excellent.
Okay?
And it comes with a thermometer as well.
Yes.
Lots of people buying that. I'll just tell you real quickly, the price tag on that is going to be, I think it's $19.98.
Yep.
And if you want to get Dadgum That's Good, did you just see me lick my fingers? It's called Finger Licking Good, Dadgum That's Good and Healthy.
Yes,
because
ma'am.
the whole thing is that your fryers do the best job when they will absolutely immediately sear the food shut.
Amazing.
Now, what do you got going on there?
So again, just like I teased you with the turkey, before the show is over, we're gonna come back to these 2 chickens. This is a 30-minute recipe. They've been in for maybe 10 minutes. We're gonna lower them back in, and you notice they're completely submerged in the oil. We're gonna close that lid back up. Those will be cooked to perfection. The Southern Fried Chicken.
Wow.
How long ago was that Southern Fried Chicken that we just put in?
Less than 10 minutes ago.
Less than 10 minutes ago.
How's that doing?
You tell me.
Oh my goodness.
So folks,
that looks like it's done.
It's not quite done. We're gonna let it cook for about 10 more minutes, all right, to get completely done. But you can see that the skin is starting to crisp up.
Yes.
So in 10 more minutes, don't let me forget, we'll come back to that Southern Fried Chicken.
What do you roll that Southern Fried Chicken in? What are you rolling the chicken pieces in?
I will soak it in buttermilk, okay, and then rinse it off. Season it up with, I like some Cajun sometimes on it, salt and pepper maybe, and then flour so that it gives you that nice crispy skin on the outside.
By the way, take a look over here. I just want to let you know, you can get the black, which is really the stainless steel, or you can get the cinnamon. The cinnamon is only at QVC. And the fact that this actually is digital. So you can, change the temperature slightly.
Yes.
You can go down to, what was it for boiling? It's at 300?
I'll actually show you on one of the units.
Okay. But first of all, before we do that, I just want to remind you, this is top of the line. This is the largest turkey fryer we've brought you. It will take up to a 22-pound bird if you want it to. You don't have to. You can throw a 10-pound bird, an 8-pound bird in there, whatever you want. But the other thing is that not only is it the most fully featured and the largest,
that's right,
but it's less money than the one we had last year. So it's new, it's improved, it's their best, but it's costing you less, and we have it on the 4 easy payments of $32.49 a month, plus you even have less shipping and handling this year. So it's a win-win situation all around, plus we have our holiday return policy going on right now. So you have your return policy going up to the end of January. Here's what's gonna happen. The first year we got one, we made our turkey for Thanksgiving. Right away, my kids said, Mom, will you do that again at Christmas? So we did it again at Christmas. Then we did it for New Year's. We used it for the boil. We love to do lobster tails and crab legs for New Year's Eve. I mean, it is one of these units that once you get it home, you don't know how you were without it. We're going to also show you what some customers have said, because we took this down to the Westchester Restaurant Festival right here in Westchester, Pennsylvania, where we're located. It's one of the best festivals in the country.
And that was a lot of fun.
Here's what they had to say.
Now that's the turkey right there. Deep fried turkey was at the festival, amazing.
Juicy, it's wonderful. It doesn't taste like fried fruit, it just tastes like regular turkey.
It's delicious. It's much more tender than turkey usually is, so it tastes delicious.
I would have thought it would have had a fried flavor, and it has an absolutely tender, juicy flavor. Wow, 4 minutes per pound. That would save a lot of time at the Newman household for Thanksgiving.
That is amazingly fast. I never cook turkey because it takes too long.
The turkey takes up so much time in the oven that I always wish I had 2 ovens, and this would certainly solve that problem.
Moist, delicious. It's good.
I'll show you the controls.
You know, turkey is a great meat because it really is good for you.
It's healthy.
It's healthy for you, but it's kind of like walking a fine line, because you want it to be juicy, but you have to get it to a certain doneness.
Yes.
You know, because you don't want to undercook it. And the beauty of frying it, I'm telling you, I don't know exactly how it works. I just know it works every time, and it tastes better than any turkey I've ever had.
That's exactly right. And you talked about the digital control panel earlier. You can set the temperature from 375 to 350, 325, or as low as 300. It also has a boil setting on it and the timer. So when I'm doing that turkey, you set the timer to 60 minutes. It tells you when it's done. It guarantees to never overheat the oil. And when you want to go from the fried recipes to maybe the steamed recipe, take a look right here.
Look at
If you want to eat a little healthier, okay, which I'm doing these days, and this is the recipe in my cookbook.
Dadgum, that's good and healthy.
Steamed chicken and vegetables. It's a 1-hour recipe. The basket is hooked. That's another feature that allows this turkey fryer to be turned into not only a boiler, but also a steamer. The last 20 minutes of your steamed chicken recipe, just load it up with whatever your favorite vegetables are.
Yeah.
We've got broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, carrots, peppers. Close that up, and that will continue to steam for about 20 more minutes.
Right.
And the vegetables
smells
are
good
crisp.
already.
Then we go to another recipe. I was raised in my backyard with my dad.
Where were you raised? What state?
In Columbus, Georgia.
Okay.
Okay, and my dad, Dawson McLemore, founded Masterbuilt 40 years ago. We're still a family business today, and I was raised on frying fish. Well, now we fry our fish in the Butterball turkey fryer with the XXL model. Not only can you fry up to a 22-pound turkey, but you can do large fish fillets, and you can do French fries, and you can have southern fried fish cooked to perfection with the French fries. And then we go from southern fried fish to how about some buffalo wings for game day.
Oh my goodness, for
So,
game day.
For game day.
Yeah,
or
the football
World
games.
Series is playing.
Right, or the World
Super
Series
Bowl
just
is coming up
started.
in January.
Yep.
So we're
Look
going to
at
take
that.
3 to 5 pounds of buffalo wings at one time, deep fry them in about 15 to 20 minutes. So instead of going to the restaurant, you do your buffalo wings in your home. But here's the key. Instead of having to fight it outside or worrying about doing small batches, you can do this in your home while you're watching the game with your buddies. And folks, there's your results.
I have a quick question
Yes,
for you.
ma'am.
And that would be, do you have to put foods in here already thawed, or could you put frozen foods in
You
here?
always want to fry food completely 100% thawed,
Okay.
just for safety.
Don't put
Don't.
frozen food
Oil
in.
and ice don't like each other.
Don't like each other, exactly. They spit at each
Yes,
other.
ma'am.
But here's the thing, look at that.
Amazing.
I mean, that is a lot of wings in a very short period of time. That's why you're going to use this over and over again. You may want to be steaming a lot of shrimp. You know, if you're going to do shrimp for a whole party over the holidays, you want a lot of shrimp all of a sudden, you know, steamed up. You can do a lot because that is a nice big bag, nice big bucket to put them in.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and load this up with a little bit more food and lower it in. And again, and I'm going to actually show you some donuts in a moment, Mary Beth.
Yes.
Yes.
Donuts.
So,
hey, by the way, while you're doing that, watch him put these down. Okay,
right.
watch how that oil immediately
flash
reacts.
fries.
Yeah.
There's no splatter to worry about all over your stove. It completely deep fries the food.
Yeah.
We're doing fish and French fries at the same time.
And by the way, remember, don't fill your oil past that maximum line. Don't say, oh, there's no way that that's going to be okay, because that's what some people do. They'll fill it up to the max fill line, and they'll think, oh, I'm going to dump some more in. Don't do that.
Go
Make
to
sure
just to the fill
follow
line.
the directions. Absolutely. Here's what I want you to know. What, are you putting the donuts in
I'm
there?
putting the donuts in right
Okay.
now.
And you know what? You can do donuts just with refrigerated biscuits, and
Yeah,
just cut the hole
that's
in the
the
center.
easiest donut. This is called the DTG, the Dadgum That's Good Road Tour Donuts. We do a lot of traveling, and while we're in the studios, we will actually feed donuts to the folks at the TV stations.
Yeah.
And we deep fry them just that easy. They'll
Wow.
float up.
Take a look.
Takes about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, so during that 2 minutes, you go ahead and go to the phones, place your order. We have sold like 1,500 just in this hour, so
Wow.
over 2,000 now just in this show alone. And I do want to remind you, you can choose the black, which is really like the polished stainless steel, or you can get the cinnamon color, which is a deep red. Now that cinnamon is only here at QVC, but here's the part that I think is really crucial, is that when you get this digital thermometer in here and thermostat and digital timer, that's not available anywhere else except Masterbuilt.com and here at the Q. And if you went to Masterbuilt.com, that would cost you $173. $173 for the same unit here at QVC, but only for today, $129.96, or 4 monthly payments of $32.49.